one of the main reasons devotees remain stuck or not chanting their rounds, following their principles, watching movies, breaking regulated principles, justifying it. Behind that is a type of thinking and justification. Yes, this kind of modal. And you have to address that stinking thinking. And all those problems can be solved if first you change the thinking and you develop the competency to create habits and behaviors that will counteract and help the devotee rise out of that lower thinking. And it can be done by anyone. Anyone, if they choose, can change. If you can change the way you think, you can change the way you live. So a lot of devotees are trying to solve the problem by trying to do things differently. They're trying courses, they're trying japa retreats, they're doing all these things to try to get their habits better. But then many will just slowly default back because they haven't addressed the mindset. And, which I don't go into too much today, is accountability. You need to have a program of checking in, monitoring, like intentional growth. So I'll give you an example. Oh, Prabhu, I want to read the whole of Srimad Bhagavatam this year. Cool. And you set that goal and then you just set out trying to read that and you think, yeah, but then eventually you fall short because you didn't really have a plan and an accountable plan of like, well, how much do I need to read this week to stay on track? Did you set the goal, make the plan, like break it down to what you need to do on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, and then you forget the goal, and then you execute that plan, and you forget the goal. You just have to know, I need to do this number of pages per day to finish Bhagavatam in a year. You got to know how to be specific. You got to know how to know the goal, forget the goal, make the plan, execute the plan. So that's something we do in Thriving Bhakti. With everything we do, we set the goal, we make a plan, we forget the goal, and then we have an accountability, and we just say this week, and we're ticking it off. We've got a way of saying, yes, I've done my 6 pages. I've done my 6. All I have to do is keep doing those 6 pages. I don't have to worry about the goal. I know it will happen because I understand success. I understand I need accountability. And I also understand the mindset. So today, re-emphasizing the importance of devotees who are struggling, devotees who are not where they want to be. They're not, they've negotiated the price of success. They've justified to themselves negatively or justified in some way why they can't be a thriving sadhaka that they know they can be. They remain the overwhelmed and struggling bhakta, and they feel that's the norm. So if you can address that thinking and you can get them to change, great. That's the thing about the Thriving Bhakti program is it does that in 90 days. Not fully, but within 90 days, that shift in thinking and the achievement of certain levels of results produces that momentum that allows devotees like the wheel spinning. It just spinning in the mud. But if you can just jar something under the tire, it gets some grip and it starts to move and there's hope and the car starts to lift itself out. And that's the purpose of the program that I run. And that's the purpose of these videos and the podcasts, is to try to see the mindset and the thinking and the skill sets that are here, that if you just take away, just read them and apply them, you will definitely get results. Because this doesn't just work spiritually, it works with anything that you do. Anyone who has a high level of success understands these 3 ingredients: mindset, goal setting, accountability. If you have one of them missing, you're going to have some problems. It's going to be pretty hard. Yeah, you've got to have all 3 together. So, just keep learning, like, subscribe, plug in, share any results that you're getting. And if you have any questions, please post below and I'll get back to you. I have Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify, and you can contact me in that way or online on Facebook. So please like and subscribe if you're watching this. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next episode. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.